Oh, didn't see you there. This is my reflection for my volunteer experience during Eid in July. So, okay, anyways, on a serious note, so July came around and Ramadan has finally finished, and usually things calm down when after Eid, but it's hectic from Ramadan all the way till Eid, and especially Eid. It's really crazy because we actually close down our grocery store but leave open our restaurant. So it gets really crazy. Like, I don't even have, like, usually when I'm at the store, I can pull out my phone really quick and, like, shoot a text saying, I can't make it today, or I'm busy right now, to my friends who, say, are we hanging out, or hey, are we going to study today, or, are we going to be scholarly today, and I can usually really text them really quickly. I know I use the word scholarly. And I can text them saying, oh, I can't do it right now, I'm really busy. I was so busy that day that I couldn't even pull out my phone. I was sweating because I was walking around everywhere because Eid is usually really fun for us. I wasn't even there the whole day. I woke up because I like to enjoy Eid on my own time as well because it is a very really fun holiday. So we opened the store only from we open it at 1 o'clock and we end at 6. That is the gap, right? And I came from 3 to 6 because I want to enjoy my Eid, and it's a very small portion of my day that I can give back and go see what's going on. And plus, it's still fun to go and volunteer because I'll still see a lot of people I love and see all the time at my little restaurant. So during Eid, we do our traditional activities. People come over to our house and they eat and leave, and then we go explore to other people's houses, and it's really fun. Everyone's happy and loving, giving gifts. And anyway, so I always take out, and I always tell my mom, oh, I'll go with you to go volunteer and help out at the store. So I go, and it was just ballistic. I couldn't even squeeze myself through. Like, I'm not even joking. There's an occupancy limit, and we exceeded it, and I'm pretty sure we would have gotten in trouble if a fire department truck just went right by. Whatever the case was, I was supposed to work the cashier, but I kept messing up, and I failed because there were so many orders and so many people yelling at me that I had to leave that position and just serve the food. It was really bad. Like, I've never was that overwhelmed before. It was just, especially because we have such rowdy people. Some people are just very rowdy, and that's okay because you understand. I know a lot of people from Nigeria, especially, and I talked to one of them. They said, yes, we're just very rowdy people. When we want something, we yell for it. So it was really funny and that's from learning and staying there, and I thought it was really funny, and so many of them yelling at me. I was like, okay, I know that this isn't your fault. I know this is what you kind of grew up with. Please just be patient while I'm taking this one customer. Whatever the case was, it was really fun, and I ended up serving the dishes, and I went back to the kitchen, and I had to really quickly, and the thing about restaurants, you have to be really quick on your feet and learn really fast, and that's what I learned, especially from last year. I learned how to make naan really fast. I know how to throw it in the oven and roll it. I thought it was supposed to be like a pizza dough you kind of do, but no, you have to roll it with this wooden roller. And so yeah, I learned a couple cooking stuff, but it's very basic. I know how to put the naan in the baker and the oven we have, and then this standing oven. I don't know what it's exactly called, but and then I know how to deep fry a lot of stuff. I can deep fry the samosas, I can deep fry the pakura, I can deep fry the begunis and all that stuff. I can cover stuff in batter, but when it comes to the actual biryani and all the jhol and all that stuff, the main chef's got that. Very amateurish. But I cut up the fruit and stuff. I do the basic stuff that chefs don't want to do but need to. So that's my job. I was kind of doing that while at the same time I was serving. No, and the thing about my parents' store is nothing is really nobody really has a set job. Everyone has to kind of pitch in and do their own thing. If you see someone slacking in one area, you go up, and that's what was happening to me. I was in the cashier department, and I was slacking, and one of our employees was like, "Hey, let me handle this. You can go to the back." And I was like, "All right, that sounds great." And nobody really, it's not very egotistic. It's not very egotistic. It's more understanding. You are not able that. You have to just be honest with you. Okay, I'm not doing an efficient job here, but I can do a much more efficient job here. And that's what ended up happening, and that's what I really love about working with our employees. And because a lot of us are from, a lot of them are from out of the country, where they're all foreigners, or or some of them, they're just here to work, and it's really cool that they can still set aside their ego, and they understand the sense of productivity, and trying to improve something, and trying to make a living. And I think I don't know why, it just kind of touches my heart to see them work so hard, and it makes me want to work hard, and it makes me step back and think about the struggles they've gone through, because I've heard their stories, and sometimes it'll touch me, and hear my own parents' stories, and it takes me a step back and appreciate what's going on. But yeah, that day was very hectic. It was very crazy, chaotic, a lot of messes on the ground, and I was only there for 3 hours that day. And it was fun though, and I got to rest before we went to our last party. Yeah, it was really fun, and overall, challenged myself, definitely collaborated, committed myself, got some new skills under my belt. Whoever I marry will be so lucky, because I will be able to cook for them every day if I wanted to. That was just a side note. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I really, again, every time I work there, I always kind of have to take myself back. And my dad actually helped out. My dad really kind of supervises nowadays, and to see him work on, and he wasn't even working like the cashier or the cooking. He was cleaning, and it was really rare for me to see him clean. And I just want to share this. And when he was cleaning, he told me, I want to remind myself where I would be if I. And I asked him, why were you doing it? And he was like, I want to remind myself where I would be if I never took risks in my life. And I don't know, that kind of touched my heart. And but yeah, a lot of lessons learned from that place. A lot of lessons. Back to push pause, but I want to hit it right at the 8.